Let's make jerk chicken plantain mash sandwich. Okay, y'all, we're getting ready to make this jerk chicken for the plantain sandwich. So I have some clean chicken thighs, and then we're gonna get ready to season them. So I have some salt. Can't forget the DivineKuizine jerk seasoning. So I want it a little spicy, so I'm gonna probably put about, I'm gonna do probably about 3 teaspoons. But like I said, you can, oops, this is all coming. You can do as, you know, whatever kind of spice you want. 1 teaspoon is good, but I'm gonna make this a little more spicier. So I have done 3 teaspoons of the DivineKuizine jerk rub. Then we can't forget our green seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the green seasoning in there. And now we're gonna season it up some more with seasoned pepper. So we have some seasoned pepper we're gonna put in here. And we have some complete seasoning. A little bit of olive oil, not a lot, just a little. And you could do this ahead of time and marinate it, but we're gonna get ready to pretty much combine all this together. And then we're gonna cook it in the oven at 425 degrees. And since this is just boneless chicken thighs, it's not gonna take that long. It'll probably take about, depending on your oven, probably like 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so, maybe 30, or you could pan sear it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. So I have a baking sheet here. So I'm gonna just take them, I just made a few of them. So I'm gonna cut it up into strips. So put them on here like so. Take the rest of this sauce and kind of just glaze it over the rest of them. And then what I'm going to do, take my gloves off. I just have the gloves on for the sake of raw chicken that I'm going to use, just so the water can like kind of steam up on the chicken. It makes it more tender. And then I'm going to put a top on it, and then like the last few minutes I'll take the top off so it can get a good little, you know, more of a tighter, it won't be as just steam. So I have some foil here, cover them. Go ahead and put this in the oven at 425 degrees. Okay, y'all, so we're getting ready to make like a salad, a cucumber, tomato, onion salad to put on the plantain sandwich. So this will give it the little acidity, so we're doing depths of flavor. So what I'm doing is that you have the jerk chicken, which is kind of gonna be spicy. I'm gonna base it in the jerk sauce, which is a little sweeter. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the salad on there that I'm getting ready to make. And that salad gives it more like a fresher acidity, layering the flavors. So you're gonna be layering your flavors. And then we're gonna do some sweet plantain. So you're gonna get that. So you're gonna have a, excuse me, a whole thing of flavors in your mouth. You're gonna have spicy, a little acidity, and a little sweetness all together to come into the sandwich. So it's just gonna be a burst of wonderful flavors in your mouth. So let's get started with, we already have the chicken cooking in the oven. So what I have is some I've already sliced up some cucumbers. We're gonna go ahead and I slice them like this into rounds, but we're gonna go ahead and like just cut them. I think I'm gonna cut them in half. So we're gonna cut them in half. And then we're gonna put them in this bowl. And I really like cucumber salad. I eat it with a lot of different things. It's just, you know, I eat it like my spaghetti or just whatever. Then I have some grape tomatoes. I like grape tomatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I just cut those like in half. So I'm gonna put those in the bowl as well. And then I'm gonna cut up our rings of red onion. Red onion is a little sweeter, so that's why I'm using that. And I'm just gonna kind of slice them a little bit for the sandwich. So it's gonna be kind of like this, add your cucumbers, tomatoes, and red onion for this salad. And then we're gonna take, we're gonna season. So we have some seasoned pepper. You wanted a little generous of the salt. We have salt. I like Ken's dressing, so we're gonna be using some of Ken's dressing. This is the Northern Italian Basil and Romano, the light one. So we're gonna put some of that in here. And then some fresh lime, fresh squeezed lime. And we're just gonna stir all this together. And this will go on our plantain jerk sandwich. So I'm gonna, the key to this is when you do it, it gets better over time. You know, it's like a fine wine. It gets better over time. So once this sits, I'm gonna put this aside. And once this sits for a while, it's gonna bring all those flavors together. And it's really, really yummy. I mean, you can eat it like this. You can make this into a Greek salad. Put a little feta in here, a little olives, and you got your Greek salad. But yeah, so this is what will go on our sandwich. So now what we're getting ready to do is we're gonna fry up a few sweet plantains to go on that sandwich as well. Okay, so we have 2 green plantains here, and the green plantains, they're not as sweet as the sweet plantains, so this is more of a starchy type of plantain, or it's more at a starchy stage. So we're gonna peel these. And you take it out of the peel. Then we're gonna go ahead and fry them. So we have our plantains. We're getting ready to fry them up. Okay guys, so I'm getting ready to take them out and smash it down with a plate or anything that you had. Should be like this. And then we're gonna put that back in there to fry. And we're gonna do that with the rest of them. A few sweet plantains we're gonna fry up. We took the jerk chicken out the oven. Nice and cooked. And now we're gonna glaze it with DivineKuizine jerk sauce. Kind of glaze it, and this is gonna give it a more of a sweeter, some of the DivineKuizine remoulade sauce. You know I'm a saucy girl. One of our jerk chicken. Put that on top like so. Our cucumber salad. Tomato, cucumbers, and we're gonna put that on. Maybe I'll put it. Remember I told you we're gonna do depth of flavor, so I fried up some sweet plantains. And I'm gonna kind of slice those just before I even put the top on. Look at that. That looks so, so good. We're gonna go ahead and top it. Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready to go in and taste the jerk plantain mash sandwich. So you remember how we did the plantains? So we fried up the green plantains. We have a little bit of the cucumber salad. We use lots of my products. We use the DivineKuizine jerk rub or jerk seasoning to season the chicken. We glazed it with the DivineKuizine jerk sauce. The jerk sauce, the difference is this is a little sweeter, this is more spicy. And we dressed it with the DivineKuizine remoulade sauce. So now I'm getting ready to go in and taste for the first time. And I got this was like a trend on TikTok. And I said, well, let me make it with my products. Get the sweet spice from the jerk chicken, the plantain, the sweet plantain, and then the green plantain. The sweet plantain makes it, gives it that sweetness because you already got kind of that like that spice from the jerk, and then the acidity. So you're getting some of that acidity from and freshness from the cucumbers and onions and tomatoes. It's like an explosion in your mouth. This is a must make. It's a lot of different layers, but it's really easy to make. So to get this recipe and more, go to DivineKuizine.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the shop while you're there. Get these products. I'm showing you another way how you can use these products, but this is a must make. Love y'all, Chef Shay.